Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. Thank you for joining us. And welcome to day 8 of 30 Days with Ra, where we are co-creating, learning, and healing with a divine masculine energy in order for us to truly honor our authentic frequency and create our authentic truth, manifest our authentic truth in this frequency, in this physical realm on earth at this time, in the powerful and healing air energies of the Aquarian realm. Today we will be speaking on receiving. To receive. All is to be within its or their authentic truth in order to receive that which it or they want. For you to truly receive that which is in resonance frequency to your soul, you need to be that which you are. You need to be that resonant frequency. Everything honors you. Everything reflects the truth of you. For you to receive your abundance, for you to receive your love, for you to receive your truth, you are to be in the authentic frequency of your love, your truth, of your abundance, of all that you wish. You simply need to be you at all times. Be you at all times. Be you at all times. What does that entail? First of all, release other people's drama. Stop looking at what other people are doing, how they're doing it, why they're doing it that way. Should you do it this way? Maybe I should do it that way. Maybe they're not doing it this way. Why aren't they doing it this way? Maybe they could do it that way. Maybe if they're doing it this way, maybe if I do it that way, then this way will work and that way won't work. As soon as you decide that somebody else's path needs to look somewhere else or needs to be different in order for your path to be different or needs to be the same for your path to be validated, as soon as you tether other frequencies to you, it distorts your frequency, thus you do not receive that which you want. You receive something, and yes, enjoyable, and yes, sometimes fun and exciting, but not quite satiating, not quite satisfactory, because it is not completely within the alignment of who you are, of your truth, of source, of your frequency. Release everybody to receive what they want in the form that they want, in the frequency that they want. This world conditions you. That is joy. That is abundance. That is success. You want it that way, in that color, at that time, at that price. You want it here, then, and there. You want it now. You want it there. This world, the controlling ego, convinces you how you want things. Almost like we are a witch, so we enjoy the witch frequency and we enjoy the wizard frequency. So this is no shade on witches, but almost like, the evil witch in Snow White. Have this apple, my dear. The frequency is offering you things in this way, treats in that way, in order for you to be distracted from what is truly within your energy, in your frequency. And we really saw this greatly through 2020 and 2021, through the lockdown phases. Lockdown, the cocoon, the chrysalis, the powerful healing of the butterfly and the moth, the transformation process, where we were released from everyone. We had to be in our own spaces. And in that space, those of us who did not run away from ourselves, those of us who honored this time, understanding, well, this is a very limited and unusual time which will never happen again, so we're going to really milk it for what it's worth. Whenever will you be told, go away, don't look at anybody, don't go anywhere, and it's okay for you to say no to people. What? I don't have to see anyone? I don't have to do anything? Yes, it's a bit freaky with finance and stuff, but I can literally be in my own space, guilt-free, and then learn, why am I guilty for choosing my own space? and then learn, but why am I doing those experiences anyway if it's actually not what I want to do? The lockdown period for those within the higher frequencies, that is, for those who took that step back and weren't reacting in the human experience, but receiving it from the higher soul frequency, was a great learning, a great healing, a great teaching. For finally, you were able to see all the things you did automatically, out of obligation, out of what society, people, culture, tradition, family told you you must do, because you stopped doing it. You were not allowed to do it, and yet look, you still exist. You are still there. So none of those things were necessary for your existence. None of those things were ever required for you to be. So now you can finally choose what you want. You can finally choose who you truly want to be. And many people, many beings in that space chose authentic creation, started revealing their truths, which is why the Aquarian realm, the authentic realm, was able to anchor in even more deeply over that time. And then as soon as lockdown was done, what happens? Come back to this happiness, come back to what you were used to, come back. Some flew back and others were like, no, I'm going forward. And the majority of you are the ones going forward, while the rest are trying to hold back. And Spirit is saying, keep going forward. But in order for you to keep going forward, stop being distracted by those who are looking back, by those who are comfortable, by those who just, oh yeah, it was hectic, but it's so nice that things are back, and now we can just slip back into auto. Release them. They are not ready to ascend. They are not ready to anchor in the new energies. They're not ready for the abundance that's to come, and that's okay. But for you to receive the abundance and Spirit, source within you, is saying, oh, the energies are ripe for the receiving. The harvest is here. Opportunities knocking on your door, divine timing, it's ready, and you can feel it. And the only thing that's distracting you, the only thing that's causing a splintering of energy, is that you're still distracted by what others are doing. You're still distracted by others, other opportunities, other experiences, what other people are doing, what the dramas, the gossips, is my partner doing the same work as I'm doing in order for us to be on the same level of frequency, or people. We walk quite a bit during our days, and it's fascinating as we are noting how distracted we can sometimes get by people, and our higher self always calls us out like, oh look, there we go again, he's wandering back into the distracted human phase. And then we generally come back quite quickly, but we'll walk and then we'll look at somebody, and then sometimes we'll greet and we'll say hi, and then they don't greet. They're very stoic and grumbly and miserable, and then we think, oh okay, well maybe they're just having a bad day, or maybe they're not really doing the work. I mean, if they really did the work, they'd actually have a good day. And we're like, ooh, wow, that person probably has forgotten we exist, and look at us already still speaking and thinking about them, figuring out, wondering about them. The distraction is so quick, isn't it? And yes, of course, we can be inspired by others, and yes, of course, we can appreciate others, and yes, we can observe, but release those energies from being in your mind, from occupying your mind space, because that distracts you. You're no longer present within you, you are absent. To receive, you are to be present within you, a presence where you can observe everything and everyone and all experiences and all situations, and they do not linger, affecting your emotions, affecting your vibe. They do not linger. You receive and you release. water off a duck's back. You receive and you release. Let it glide, let it flow, let it simply go. Unless it's inspired for the engaging, which happens. You meet someone, there's inspired conversation, inspired healing, beautiful, and you engage, and you're there, and you're focused, and you're present, and you receive, and it's wonderful, and it's love, and then you release. Then once you release, again, water off a duck's back. Release them until you engage again. Be present to receive. One must be present within your truth at all times. Present, investing in you. Present, open within your truth, to receive your truth, to receive who you are, to receive your frequency. You need to be there. The delivery truck is on its way to you. Are you home to receive it? Are you home to open the door and receive your abundance? The ships are coming. Are you at the dock waiting for your ships? Or are you on somebody else's dock, somebody else's pier, cleaning up their own stuff, somebody else's storage unit, arranging their stuff? Be present to you. Be present within you to receive that which you want. And in that presence, that openness, allow yourself to receive that which you are ready for. As soon as you focus on you need to receive one thing, again, you are not in attendance. You are distracted by that frequency. The frequency of money, the frequency of love, the frequency of home, the frequency of support, the frequency of this, whatever, the shoe, the clothing item, the car, the electricity bill, the fees, the account, the debt, whatever it is. If you're focused on it, again, you are not in attendance. You're now distracted in that frequency. You're in attendance to that frequency. You cannot receive it. Be where you are fully open. Universe, today we are ready to receive whatever we're ready to receive today. In this moment, whatever we're ready to receive in this moment, we are open and we're receiving it. Thank you. We embrace it. We receive it. We are open. We are ready for whatever we're ready to receive right now. Thank you. Now, anything and everything that is ready for you, that's an energetic frequency match for you, will come, will be there, and you shall receive it. And you shall receive it within abundance. And before you know it, that money you wanted, you receive it the next day, because you're so distracted by what you received today. By tomorrow, you receive that money even more, within more abundance, double what you wanted, because now you're no longer resistant by focusing on the lack of it, focusing by it's not there, focusing on it has to come. If you're focusing on something coming, it means it's not there. That's why you want it to be there. The law of attraction is very, very accurate and very absolute. Focusing on something's lack means you are willing it not to be there. I need something to come in means it's not there, rather than it's already here, boom, it's present. To surrender to you means all is coming through. You're surrendering, you are embracing, you are allowing. To chase, it has to run away. To pull, it means it's resisting. To receive is to receive you first and foremost. Receive you first and foremost in each and every single moment of your day. Be in full attendance to you, to receive you. Stop being distracted by others, other frequencies, by your thoughts. Be present, enjoy, observe, be inspired, delight. Be entertained. Don't let it linger. Don't let it hold you. Don't let it pin you down. Receive, enjoy, relish milk for all its worth and release. To allow more to come in. Don't get caught up in other people's tales, other people's stories, other people's paths, other people's dramas. Be present within your frequency to receive that which is yours. Paths are opening up at this time. Doorways are opening up at this time. Your frequency of abundance is beckoning. Your ships are coming in. The beautiful opportunities are coming in. They just require you to be there. They exist because of you. As soon as you're born, everything you've ever wanted exists perfectly. But then you're given information which puts you in a whole different direction, and now they're no longer a vibrational match. And you've done everything to now release the distraction of the information you were given to come back to the same frequency you were when you were born. And now finally everything's a vibrational match to you. What's required is for you now to honor that frequency. Receive information from source within. Receive information from your highest self. Receive information from you. Be distracted by your highest self. Be invested in your highest self. Learn and receive from your highest self. Now you are fully embracing and amplifying your frequency, amplifying your frequency, amplifying your frequency. It's like you're putting up the lights on the runway. You're on the dock now for the ships, and you're putting up the flares saying, here I am, I'm home so much, I'm growing the frequency of me. I'm growing an estate, I'm growing a mansion in order to be big enough to fit the abundance that's mine, that's coming in for us, for me. And this abundance will assist me to serve so much, to assist, to heal so much in this earth, on this earth. So many will be healed by my abundance. So many will be healed by my love. So many will be healed by the abundance which I will share. For as more comes in, more will be shared, and more will be shared because more comes in. But if you're curious and wondering and you're stuck with where other people are doing, how other people are doing it, comparing your path, you are not home to receive you. Be still within your frequency. Receive you. Thus you receive all that you are. Everything honors you. What are you honoring? Are you still honoring other gods, other people, other humans, other frequencies? Or are you finally honoring the God force you are, the goddess force you are, the source you are? Are you finally honoring your truth? Are you finally focused within your frequency? Are you finally in full attendance of who you are, thus ready to receive all of you? Within spiritual light codes and frequencies, within emotional satisfaction and experiences, within inspired thoughts and intellectual ideas and beautiful inventions, within physical manifest experiences and physical manifest things you can touch and taste and hold, within relationships and communities. Receive you. Receive all that you are by being all that you are, by receiving all that you are. Receive you to receive you. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Don't postpone to you. Blessed